deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIWG2SLGBTQQIAAPP. This is abhorrent.
I have a bit of a different take on this MMIWG2SLGGBTQIAAPP thing. Because at this point, I've seen several creators, it keeps popping up when I open, I've seen several creators making fun of this. And like this one in particular, but like the only reason that I know about it, and probably the only reason a lot of people know about this woman ever saying that, is because of creators making videos making fun of it. Like, I really don't think this woman or anybody is trying to replace LGBTQIAPP with 2S plus with MMIWG2SLGGBTQIAAPP. I don't think anyone's trying to do that. I think this is a very specific context when she was talking specifically about murdered and missing Indigenous chicks and gays and theys and shit. Now you're fear mongering that they're going to try to make us say MMIW2GSLGB. I really don't think they're trying to do that. This was for a specific situation. I don't even think they're going to try to make us add a murdered Indigenous chick to the flag. So everyone can just calm down. That being said, it is like weird. You sound like a robot at some point.
MMIWG2SLGBTQQIAAPP.
You sound like some R2D2, beep boop bop bop shit. Like MMIW2GSLGGB. Like, is it that much harder to just say murdered and missing Indigenous girls and gays, or murdered and missing Indigenous girls and LGBTQIA+? Like, it's weird. It is like this virtue signaling, like, we got to say all the letters or else somebody will feel upset that we didn't acknowledge the pansexual and asexual community when we were discussing the murdered people. Like, it probably would help y'all out. It probably would help out to get more on your side if you just sounded like a human. It's a very human, horrible subject, these murdered and missing people, the high rates of murdered and missing people in the girl and gay and they, etc. community, whatever that's apparently happening. I don't know. I looked at their website. They say it's a big problem in American Canada. I bet there's even more murdered gays and women in the rest of the world, actually. But anyway, but it's a very horrible subject. You want to get people on your side, maybe say it in a human way. I mean, it does. It's like sounds a little robotic and weird to be doing this MMIWG2SLGGBTQIA+. I think. You know what? Maybe it's just kind of fun to say. It's kind of fun. It's like a tongue twister or mind game or something. They're just people just trying to stave off Alzheimer's. Also, we could make fun of these people, but actually none of us would have heard of their situation, their plight, the missing, murdered and Indigenous girls, if they hadn't been ridiculous and done this acronym. Because now everybody's talking about them. Now you Google it and there's all these results. I'm sure yesterday you would have Googled it and just that one page would kind of come up. So